I don't have a lot of experience trick-or-treating. I grew up in the suburbs of the Brogue. Woo! Our nearest kids to our house, it was literally a mile walk. Or drive. It was still a mile. We didn't trick-or-treat in the Brogue. Lived there the whole way through elementary school. Later elementary school, we started to get a little devious, and we shelled some corn. We had some wet spaghetti. We went out in the field, and we waited for a car to come by. We lived in the suburbs of Brogue. We waited like an hour. Nobody went by. Surprise. So we didn't corn or spaghetti any cars that night. But in high school, we moved to Red Lion, where I could mingle with other social deviants we called friends. So we're up at James Way. Those who are old remember that. And behind one store, there's a dumpster. Don't ask me why we were there. I couldn't even tell you, but we were there. Sticking out of the dumpster were a pair of stiff legs. It was a mannequin. What teenage boy doesn't want a mannequin? We drug her out of there. And yes, it was a female mannequin, and she was already naked. We promptly named her Nadine. We posed Nadine all over town. She was in front of the library. She was in front of Berg Funeral Home. She was in front of the firehouse. We even put her in the middle of the square. Then we would hide and watch. I mean, you got to watch what happens. One night, we put her in some guy's Jeep. He was at the Red Line Tavern. And we sat and waited. Sure enough, around 2 a.m., he comes stumbling out, sees naked Nadine in the passenger seat. He literally shrugged his shoulders and got in and drove away with her. We did him a favor. He was coming out alone. He probably thought, score. That was one of our pranks. Another one, it was fall, and it was large trash pickup time. We drove around town, and we picked up all this large trash. We put it in one of our friends' yards, and then we posted yard sale signs. The next day, we were there watching. Sure enough, people showed up. We even had, I don't know what the statute of limitations is, but is anybody in law enforcement? Oh, there was someone up here earlier that did something worse than me, so I'm good. The egg guy. Yeah, they're after him. I'm safe. We even picked up a fire hydrant, and let me tell you what, they are heavy. But it was for sale in the yard sale. You could have gotten it. So I started living a life of pranks. I'm not sure I've grown out of it yet. Maybe some. No, I'm short. I'll never get out of it. But those are our tricks. Not many treats. No. Nope. So just tricks. Sorry.